Look at this right here, because we are getting our first glance at the damage to Bradenton Beach. Crews continue to move into the area to push sand out. Digging continues amid fallen palm trees out there, structures barely standing. In the first assessment, the state says about 95% of the city of Bradenton Beach was destroyed by Hurricane Helene.
10 Tampa Bay's Adure Chumba joins us live from Bradenton Beach. And Adure, you toured the damage. What did you see?
That's right. Now, we know Anna Maria is just under 9 miles long from north to south and just about 2 miles wide going east to west. So you can imagine the 6 feet storm surge practically washed out the entire island. And as you can see all around me, decimated cities like Bradenton Beach.
To imagine that this incredible paradise is gone is very difficult. It's really, really hard.
Residents slowly returning to clean up the mess.
And the hardest part too is our lives are going on around us. Our children still need help with what they need help with, and other people still need help. And so we're trying to live our lives in this chaos.
They're joining dozens of construction and restoration crews trooping in and out to start putting the beach town back in order. It's a tough task, from lifeguard stands to entire homes shifting with the sands, including the police department and the mayor's home. It's hard to find any who was spared.
The damage varies along the island, so you'll go from, if you're driving through, you'll see areas that doesn't look very damaged at all, and then you'll see in other areas houses completely displaced down a street.
It is a catastrophe for many people. Much like a big snowfall up north, it's going to be a matter of moving that sand to the curbs so that we can collect that sand, separate it, and return most of it on the beach.
Since the state incident management team came on ground, Gulf Drive is now back to 2 lanes on both sides. County officials say they are already looking ahead to best ways to restore and shore up both city and beach, and doing it fast.
Mother Nature has this way of teaching us lessons. We don't need to fight the system. We need to learn from it, and we need to build more resiliently and make sure our evacuation routes are protected and safe.
But we'll persevere. AMI strong. Bradenton Beach strong. And if we lose it forever, we'll have the memories.
And officials here tell me that folks here actually need help with things like cleaning supplies and pet supplies. They already are good with hot meals and water from volunteer restaurants, but they also need perishable food items.
There are so many ways that people can help. We know that, getting things back to this new sense of normal, it can take weeks, months, years. Is there a timeline for Bradenton Beach?
Yeah, that is actually still too early to tell, because right now officials are still conducting their assessment to determine the amount of structural damage or the amount of structures that have been damaged. The Natural Resources Director tells me that they can probably start the restoration of the beach as soon as the sand cleaning is complete, but even that can take years to perfect. In the meantime, though, authorities are saying that access to the Barrier Island is still restricted. Only residents, business owners, and the folks who are involved in the recovery and restoration efforts are actually being allowed to get onto the island. Live in Bradenton Beach, Adure Chumba, 10 Tampa Bay.